Okay. The topic I chose is from when the author talks about how law, ethics, and personal values intersect when we decide which behaviors are criminal and how the individuals justify their own actions. Understanding the ethical side of crime helps criminal justice professionals respond more fairly and more effectively to those who break the law. Now, the first topic I want to talk about is crime as a moral choice. Now, people could think that criminal acts are not only violations of the law, but they're also moral decisions. That means that every crime reflects as a person's choice, a moment when ethical judgment fails. For example, let's say somebody made credit card fraud. They could think that's great. They're not going to get caught, that it's the right choice at the time. Maybe they're homeless or maybe they're about to lose their house. In their mind, they think that that is okay. But at the end of the day, it's just them trying to get ahead of whatever's going on. But their moral reasoning allows them to justify the harm if it benefits them. Now, from an ethical perspective, whether it brings them happiness or harm to a society, they don't care. They clearly cause more harm than good. It could affect whoever they did credit card fraud from, whether it's mom, dad, friend, some random person. Or it could be that the crime is wrong regardless of the outcome because it violates duty and it violates moral law. They're not going to care. It sucks because people think that they can get away with things and it doesn't cause harm, but it's their behaviors that we have to study because we need to walk through in our minds why they do this. Now, the second topic I want to talk about is the role in the rationalization between all of it. Um, One key that I found that the author discussed is that the offenders neutralize the guilt through excuses. No one gets hurt. Everyone does it. He did it, so I'm going to do it. They did it. I would like to try it. No, like that's just techniques of neutralization, and it's a way of silencing the conscience. That's just not great. Now, for that example, I would say let's use a drug dealer. People would find drugs anywhere. Why not just do it? Let's just sell it. No. That they shift the blame away from themselves. That's not good. You're giving kids drugs to where they end up passing away. They were going to find them anyways. No, they weren't. If you get them off the streets, no, they weren't. Now studying these rationalizations, we learn that the ethical failure often comes from ignorance and right and wrong through self-deprecation and moral disagreement. People can't decide whether they want to do good things or bad things. Sorry, my dog decided to nope walk in here. I apologize. So the third thing that I would like to talk about is the social structure and the influences that is happening around these kids. Weston, stop. Now, while ethics focuses on personal choice, the author reminds us that the environment also plays part in the matter. Like the fraud case, someone being poor, poverty, peer pressure, or the lack of education can influence someone's moral development. We got maybe losing everything you have doing the fraud. Peer pressure. Hey, go steal that candy bar. Yeah, go do it. No harm will get to you. Nothing bad will happen. Peer pressure. Or the lack of education. Just simple, plain, I'm going to jump off this bridge. Watch. I don't care if I get hurt. Not thinking. It's these pressures doesn't excuse the crime. I'm going to push this kid off. Nope. We're jumping off the bridge anyways. Like, let's go. We're going into water. Like, we're fine. Like, no, like, that's just not okay. That doesn't excuse if the kid gets hurt. It explains that ethical reasoning can be shaped, weakened, or ignored by one's surroundings. Now, the last one I want to talk about is the professional perspective. For criminal justice professionals, understanding the ethics of criminal behavior is essential. Excuse me. Police officers, judges, and correctional staff face daily choices that test their own morals. Police officers deal with people that try to come at them. They deal with people that are against the police because they've done harm. They make these choices, but they still decide to save people. Same with judges. They could not be biased. They could hear a poor girl or man like pleading for their life, but in the end, the evidence shows that it's just morals. Crime helps them avoid. Let's see. Crime doesn't really help avoid anything. We need to be more on the rehabilitation side rather than the pure punishment. I believe that we need to look at these behaviors and get better. I apologize. Get better. We need to figure out their behaviors that breaks down through rationalization, pressure, and the opportunity that foresees. Justice isn't about enforcing laws. It's about promoting ethical awareness in both offenders and ourselves. We need to get down to it. We need to make sure that everyone understands, and it goes both ways with police officers or people that are committing a crime. And that's where I feel like the ethical behavior comes in. But that's my speech. Sorry that my dog interrupted. I apologize. Nope. Okay.